So I'm now joined by Henry Ayres, one of the UK's foremost coffee trainers, a fellow UK barista judge, and the founder of the Gentlemen Baristas. So Henry, can you tell me a little bit about how you got into coffee?
Purely by accident, really. I did a degree in something completely unrelated, fell into restaurants and bars, absolutely hated coffee, and then later on in life it became a necessity. At university I started drinking coffee, so at the age of about 19, 20. And my mum used to make these coffee cakes and leave them on the side, and I hated coffee, so they used to taunt me. And then as soon as I got a tasting for coffee, she stopped making them. There we go. So I ended up coming to London, worked for a company called Illy, which many people will know out there, Northern Italian coffee company based in Trieste. And through them I worked for an events company for about 6 years, looking after their portfolio and lots of machines and lots of people to train. So we'd set up machines and a whole coffee setup for something like Ascot or the Big Chill or a festival, and then indoor events as well. So it could be the Ideal Home Show, it could be anything. So one day there's an empty hall, next day you've got a whole coffee setup, machines and baristas. So my job was to ensure consistency and quality of the product there served, and the machine and grinder, etc. And then from there I worked for a few other coffee companies, and then April of last year I set this up, the Gentlemen Baristas, consultancy, barista training and coffee supply.
And the Gentlemen Baristas, you've actually won some awards already, haven't you?
Yeah. We were, 2015 this year, we were runner-up to Best New Coffee Shop in the UK. That's England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. And I won an award for my roof garden tea.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
And the coolest baristas in the UK.
Oh yeah, that's us.
Number one. So Henry's got a great deal of coffee knowledge that he's going to impart to you on this course. Much of it is going to be based on his experience. So I just want to ask you, in your experience, what are the most important things about coffee?
It comes down to a few things. Variables. That's something we're going to be touching on today, from start to finish. It's also about the care of the beans. 3 things they don't like: heat, light, and oxygen. So storing the beans, you need to keep it in an airtight container, in a dry, cool place, not in the fridge, not in the freezer. Airtight container, cool, dark, dry place, away from light. And once it's opened, you want to keep that bag sealed, retain the freshness. And as a barista, it's about being aware of your senses. It seems a bit strange, but it's literally, does that look okay? Does that milk frothing, does that sound okay? Does it smell okay? And does it taste okay? It's very much about taste as well.